key to victory tonight, Sid. What does Emerson need to do to have success in tonight's matchup?
Emerson has to stop the run. I mean, SOC is going to be running the ball all night long. And last week, Luke Ulrich ran all over this team. Emerson needs to make sure that doesn't happen. Danny Green, Khalil Ewell, sorry. These guys, some really skilled. I think South Oak Cliff just needs to stop them. And I think they're going to be able to. That's why I'm picking Emerson.
Think about this SOC team.
This defense, I mean, how are we not talking about this? This is the best linebacker group in the state. They have D1 commits in the 24, 25, and 26 class. This defense held a historic Lovejoy offense to 0 points. I mean, just some great players all around on the line in the secondary. This defense is extremely underrated, but it's, I think, their biggest strength, and they'll need that here tonight versus an explosive Emerson pass.
How do they look to control the tempo here tonight with that ground game?
Well, South Oak Cliff has a big offensive and defensive line. That's something that's Emerson has struggled before. Last week we saw Luke Ulrich run the ball really well. We'll see what Emerson does to stop South Oak Cliff in the running game later. We'll talk about that. But South Oak Cliff, just some great running back. You could also call it running back university. 3 straight years. The past 3 years, they've had 2 rushers over 1,000 yards. I mean, that's some insane numbers. Most schools barely have 1.
Really hated to see that Lake Dallas loss. Why is that?
That was such a tough game for them. I mean, they were up multiple scores. They had a lead going into the 4th. Then that was just a big collapse. But I think this team has learned a lot from that, you know. They haven't played that much tough teams, you know. Maybe their swords gotten a bit rusted, but in this playoff, they've just been sharpening. I mean, they beat some great teams. Wichita Falls Rider, Collier Heritage, Cantuilo, all really good teams. Well, that was some great defensive performance. They held Lovejoy to only 11 first downs, 215 yards, 108 passing yards, and 97 rushing yards. This Lovejoy offense has been historic with really good. I mean, Parker Livingstone, you got your quarterback, got 2 4-star wide receivers, one of them Parker Livingstone, a Texas commit, and that team was just... This is Liberty Hill's revenge game. They lost to PNG in the state semifinals last year. It was a rough game for them, you know. They struggled last year. However, they've gotten a bit healthier. They've gotten some players back, gotten better as the season goes on, and I think they look a lot better this year.